Welcome back. You're watching us here on Bazaar Morning Call, a 40-point uptake on the GIFT Nifty after a good 180-point rally on the Nifty yesterday. A bunch of stocks doing well. In fact, 1,800 stocks in the green for about 1,000 stocks in the red yesterday. Which were the big movers which saw healthy volumes? We have Hormaz with the delivery data. Hormaz.
Morning, Manglam. And Urban Company is the first one that comes to mind because it's after the big listing pop that it saw, the stock just fell off the radar and then sprung up yesterday among the list of gainers. It was the second best performance for the stock in its brief trading history since its listing day. This is the first instance after the last 9 sessions that more than 1 crore shares were traded on the stock yesterday. Well over 3 crore shares were bid for and 42 lakh of those were marked for delivery. We're mentioning this stock today as well because the 1-month shareholder lock-in period ends today, and as a result of the move that it saw yesterday, that 11% up move, the stock closed above its listing price of 162, which it had fallen below as a result of that 5-day losing streak that it had seen before yesterday's up move. PSU banks led the charge yesterday as well as continuing with their outperformance, and Bank of Maharashtra was among the top movers in that pack, almost 8% higher, the biggest single day gain in well over a year. Volumes also were the highest in well over a year. Almost 10 crore shares were traded on Bank of Maharashtra yesterday. The 20-day average here is just over a crore, and almost 2.7 crore of those were marked for delivery. The 20-day average here is just around 55 lakh shares. The two earnings reactions that stood out yesterday, one was ICICI Lombard, the other one being Persistent Systems, both of them ending with gains of anywhere up to 9%. And look at the volumes here as well. Almost 70 lakh shares for ICICI Lombard, 35 lakh for Persistent Systems, and that is at least 10 to 15 times higher than their respective 20-day average. And you take a look at the delivery volumes as well. ICICI Lombard had almost 11 lakh shares marked for delivery. Persistent had close to 19 lakh shares marked for delivery. So strong delivery-based buying in these earnings reactions as well. And lastly, GM Breweries, we spoke about this on closing. You added to it as well. And look at the trading volumes here. And from the start of the year until the 8th of October, the average daily traded volume in GM Breweries was just 75,000 shares. It reported its results, and ever since then, the average daily traded volume has been 55 lakh shares for GM Breweries. Even yesterday, we had 1.1 crore shares that were traded on the stock. The 20-day average here is just 11 lakh shares, and this too is because of this last 3-4 days where there has been extended trading activity. And out of that 1.1 crore shares, 6.5 lakh were marked for delivery. The 20-day average here is just over a lakh. That's GM Breweries for you, up almost 60% now in the last 10 sessions.
Yes, and when you said you added to it, I meant added to it on the research side and not perhaps on the consumption side out there. But thanks a lot for that, Hormaz.